What's going on, everybody? Triple Crown 24 back on a Wednesday doing a quick mail day recap video, or at least I'll try to make it a little bit quicker because I have a lot of stuff to show. This is MikeO's sale week haul that I got in today, as well as some miscellaneous Miggy cards that I got in off of Facebook deals. So very excited to show it all off to you today. One quick announcement is that tomorrow night I'm doing a live version of the Super Collectors podcast with Eric Titanic Taters, Baseball Card Junkies TV member, and he will be talking to me about purchasing cards for a player collection. That will be our topic, but we'll also talk about his collection as well. I had some people request I do a live show, so there you go. We're gonna do it live tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. It will be here on YouTube, so feel free to stop by if you are available. But I'm going to show off the stuff I got in from MikeO to kick things off, and there is a lot to show off. So I got this lot of pink refractors in. There's 20 cards per each of those lots. And then I got in these Gypsy Queen parallels. I don't have the Cabrera from either of these parallel sets. This is the missing black plate. This is the green, which I have this one on the way in a COMC order. But I'm going to go through these before I do what I'm going to do with them and double check to make sure that he is not in there, because I honestly was not paying close enough attention when the sale was going on to remember if he was in there or not. So might be a couple of surprises. Some miscellaneous pickups I got for my PC. These for my set, 150 year set, we've got Jose Altuve, Harmon Killebrew, and Willie Stargell. Very happy to add all those, and I haven't made too much progress on that set lately, but I've just been kind of throwing in some on the Sportlots orders. Now that I have multiple projects, I don't have to just pick up Cabrera cards. It makes it a little bit easier to build Sportlots orders that are worth it to me for shipping. Here's some various cards that I got during the sale as well. Got a Roy Halladay first Bowman rookie, very cool card. That one is going into the PC. Most likely Will Clark, the 25 from High Tech. John Mackey, if it ain't Mackey, it ain't me. Vintage rookie card, I believe. Or just a regular Topps card, I can't remember which. It is not his rookie, my bad on that. Some stuff from this year, Byron Buxton Ice, Springer, Cal. So these will have a variety of things. Part of it will be my inventory on Sportlots, part of it will be my collection, and part of it will go towards care packages. Just I am running out of inventory for care packages and for a lot of things, so I needed to buy a lot of stuff to bulk that up. So hopefully get some stuff out to people around Christmas time or the holiday season, whichever you celebrate. A variety of more cards like that in here. I'm going to just thumb through these really quickly. This one right here is actually for Eric, those back pages, so that one is getting set aside. And this one is for Oakland A's 915 Eric. I'm just looking out for the fellow Erics as I go through this stack here, but really, I love this George Springer card right here with the orange. I think it's really cool. I bought that one, and that's going to be one that I'm going to have a hard time letting go of. Usually I'm very disciplined in not collecting cards that I already or they don't fit a specific part of my PC, but that Springer card, it got me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty fascinated with that one. Okay, so here were some PC cards that I got. This Curtis Granderson Chrome Sapphire, which I love the Chrome Sapphire cards, and for my very small player collection of him, I had to go ahead and add that. Here's a Castellanos green refractor. These will go into my Tigers binder. Casey Mize from Bowman Chrome. Top Prospects Castellanos. A couple of these were thrown in as extras, so Mike, I really do appreciate it. This was a Miggy I bought out of Archive Snapshots. This is the moments or like captured in time insert set. So this one happens to be when he won the Triple Crown. That's a good moment to capture in time. So that's a new Miggy for me. There's Casey Mize again. Scherzer red border. These are not easy to come by as time goes on. More Castellanos, more Verlander. My very first Jamer Candelario autograph, so I was super stoked when he pulled that one out. I knew I had to have it. I'm a big fan of Jamer. Here's a Cabrera base from this year's Bowman Chrome. I actually did not have that yet. And this guy who is starting to get it going this season, Kerryon Johnson, for my Lions PC. Perhaps the biggest card that I picked up was this one right here. I was just going back and forth on it, and then the next day I messaged Mike and said, hey, I'm going to take this card. So we came to an agreement, and I'm going to go get this in a perfect fit sleeve once we're done here. But this is a 1996 laser view. This is kind of like a clear vision type of card. Barry Sanders autograph. Love this card. I actually have a memory of seeing this at the Gibraltar Trade Center when I was younger, which was basically a massive flea market in the Michigan area. You can see it's hand numbered on the back to 2900, which is actually somewhat rare, or at least decently rare for a 1996 card. But I remember seeing these. They were way overpriced, being at a Michigan flea market. They put a premium on a lot of the Detroit area team stuff, but I remember seeing it as a kid and brought back some fond memories, and just I couldn't leave it in Mike's collection. I had to snag it from him. So very stoked to have that. Mike, thank you for packaging it super well. You guys should have seen it. There was a lot of bubble wrap in there and getting it out to me. MikeO's live sales are always a good time. It's nice to even just hang out and chat with people. There's some pretty good jokes sometimes. It's usually where I practice most of my stand-up routine. So, yeah, definitely go check it out. Whenever he does his next one, I'm not sure when that will be. This next one is actually a pretty rare Miggy card that I got in a Facebook trade. And it is the 2005 Topps Hot Button Baseball. And to my knowledge, how this works, you can see it's kind of like a disc type of card, and it's got these rounded corners on it. This one happens to be the refractor version, and what it would do is that you would actually like stick it into this little device, and it was kind of like Topps Attacks or those types of games that Topps has tried, but this was kind of like their first attempt at it, or one of their earliest attempts. So these are extremely difficult to find, the refractor versions. I can't really get it too well on camera, but it's basically got the same technology as the Panini Finite. But it was basically like a head-to-head battle game. This came out at the height of, I would say, the Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering phase of card games. So those are, to my knowledge, still pretty popular today, but they were really at peak popularity, I would say, in the mid-2000s. So Topps put out this Hot Button Baseball as kind of an answer to that, and also brought in the little digital elements, so it's kind of like a little video game. So pretty cool stuff. The guy who's a member of Super Collectors Unite, I believe his first name is Chris. If you didn't want me to say that, Chris, I apologize. He sent me some extra Cabreras as well. He said that he hoped that I could use some of them. He sent me some ones that are actually not that easy to find, or they're not all that common, and he actually did send me 3 of them I didn't have. So here's the base version of that same card that I showed you. And then he sent me a relic too, which is really awesome. It's the career high relic and batting average, and I'm very confident I don't have this one. I'll have what my official count is at the end here. And then I'm also very confident I don't have this one. It's the gold from 2014 Bowman Platinum. I think I only have the sapphire, if I'm correct, or the ruby. I just don't remember having a gold. So big thank you to him for sending all of those my way. And then lastly, this was a big boy card. Some good news and bad news. The good news is I finally found a Bowman Chrome Red Refractor. The not so good news is it's not the 2018 one that I've been looking for. It is actually the 2010 Bowman Chrome Red Refractor. Beautiful card. I just love the red refractors. They really pop, and their rarity, I think, just adds maybe to a little bit of the grandeur or wow factor with them. So this is a BGS 9.5. I didn't actively seek to get this card in a graded copy. It's just one of those that it's so rare that when you see it, you kind of are forced to go ahead and grab it in a graded copy. It says that the corners are only a 9 on it. I don't know if I would agree with that. They look pretty good to me, but again, I haven't really looked it over that closely, but it's basically 1/2 grade off from a true gem. Again, that doesn't really matter too much to me. There's only 5 of them out there, so when you see one, you kind of have to go for it, regardless of what the grade is. You can see on the back it is numbered 4 of 5. Now, the Superfractor version of this card is actually on eBay right now The downside to that is that the card is listed for $1,300 or best offer. And if you know how much I paid more for this one actually than my 2018 Bowman Chrome Superfractor and my, my gold vinyl. It's just because it was graded, so it does add the value to it, and I don't mind paying a little bit extra because it's in, the nice Beckett slab. But I know that for sure the Superfractor up there has been up there for a very long time. I want to say that maybe it's been up there for as long as 5 years. But yeah, $1,300 for a non-autograph card. That is from the year 2010. Probably not gonna fly. So maybe I will try to talk to the seller and see if they're willing to come down. I'm willing to pay a little bit more than I would want to if I can get that Superfractor because I really like that design. But people can charge whatever they want for their cards. If I can't get it, then there's, like I always say, 15,000 more Miguel Cabrera cards out there for me to collect. So that's going to wrap up today's video, guys. Really appreciate you checking it out. Let me know what your favorite pickup of the day was down below. Again, if you are interested in picking up some cards like I did here, go check out MikeO's auctions. As you can see, I really made out like a bandit. Really appreciate Mike for hosting that. Go check out Mike's channel if you're not familiar with him. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow night for the live version of the podcast. Till next time, see you guys later. Have yourselves a good one.